Now that we've went ahead and installed our front cage kit, we're going to go ahead and put our angle bars in place. Now, the angle bars are an optional accessory. They give extra bracing to keep the back portion of the cage from going side to side in a rollover. Now, if you'll take the caps that are on the front cage kit, they're going to go on the outside here in the back. Now, these angle bars are for the 97 through 2002 or early 2003, and the difference is this is designed if you have the full speaker going all the way across instead of the individual sound pods. Let's go ahead and install these angle bars. We're going to go ahead and set these up in place here. There is a right and a left hand side. Now, we have went ahead and tapped out the threads after it was powder coated, and we went ahead and oiled up the bolts. So let's get this installation going. One thing we always do when we're installing these collars is we always start with the center bolts, and you want to cinch it down smoothly so that you keep the gap the same top and bottom. And the reason we start with the center is it keeps it from walking side to side. Go ahead and install the front and then install the outer edge. We're going to be using a 1/4 inch Allen to do this. Now that we've installed these angle bars, we're going to go ahead and bring the factory sound bar over here, and we're going to mark it and show you where we need to trim it. Now, we've unzipped the cover of the factory sound bar, removed the speaker covers, removed the speakers, and took out the dome light. All that was done with a Phillips screwdriver. Now we've set the shell of the speaker bar back in place here. We're going to go ahead and mark the channel area where we're going to cut, and we'll go ahead and show you how to do that. Now what we've done is we've brought the sound bar and we trimmed the slots in here. Now we used a rotary grinder with a cutoff wheel. You could drill a hole and use a pair of tin snips. It's not thick metal, but it does take a little bit of work. This took us about 10-12 minutes with a grinder. We went ahead and cut our slots. Now we're going to go ahead and put our foam and our cover back in place. This will allow us to reinstall our sound bar. Now we're going to go ahead and trim the foam that we've put back on the sound bar. We'll just do it with an X-Acto knife. We'll trim it to the angles that we cut in the unit. Now you can see here that we didn't have to trim any of the outer cover. Since we trimmed the inner structure, it allowed the outer cover to give and to go around the angle bars. Now we're going to go ahead and reinstall our sound bar. We're going to use a Torx T30, the factory bolts. We'll go ahead and plug in the electrical back and Velcro the ends back. With a little extra time that you've taken to trim your sound bar, you've made a really nice install.